So XRP had a rough night. The price dropped over 6%, sliding from $2.30 down to $2.16, and it left a lot of traders sweating. This wasn't just random market movement either. The whole crypto market got hit after a US court ruling reversed some Trump era trade tariffs. That threw a wrench into investor confidence across the board, knocking 3.1% off the entire crypto market cap, which now sits around $3.35 trillion. But here's the weird twist. While XRP took a beating, it also got some surprisingly good news. Two big companies are making moves to adopt XRP, which could help the token bounce back stronger in the long run. We'll talk more about that in just a moment. BTCC is a crypto exchange that has been around for 13 years. You get access to over 300 cryptocurrencies, leverage up to 500x, and get this, there's no VPN or KYC needed to get started. You get a 10% deposit bonus when you use my referral link, which you can find in the link down in the description below. And you can get bonuses all the way up to $10,055. So if you want to do some research on this, if you guys are ready to get started, again, you can find that link down in the description below. Okay, so first up, a renewable energy company called Vivo Power. They raised $121 million with plans to set up an XRP treasury reserve. That's a pretty big deal. It's the first time a publicly traded company has done something like this for XRP. Then, just a day later, a Chinese company called Weebus International came out and said they're looking to raise up to $300 million in cash to create their own XRP reserve too. Yep, that's right. Even with China's strict crypto stance, Weebus is diving in. They plan to use a mix of cash reserves, bank loans, shareholder backing, and traditional credit lines from banks to make it happen. No exact date on when they'll start buying XRP, but it's definitely on the radar. Weebus also renewed its partnership with Tongcheng Travel, one of China's biggest online travel platforms. According to their CEO, Nan Zheng, the idea is to eventually use XRP for cross-border payments, not just for Weebus internally, but for travel partners and customers worldwide. He said this could seriously boost their domestic and international operations. So yeah, while XRP's chart may look like it just got punched, there's this underlying buzz of major adoption happening. So back to the charts. Technically, XRP saw what analysts call capitulation selling. That's when people just start dumping out of panic. Volume spiked to around 174.7 million XRP in the middle of the night. That's nearly 4 times the usual 24-hour volume. The price managed to bounce a bit after hitting that low of $2.16, reaching as high as $2.22 briefly before getting stuck right around $2.20. And now we're seeing it at about $2.18, almost $2.19. Now, here's where things get a little tense. Traders are watching resistance at $2.23. That's the level XRP needs to break to show that it can stabilize. If it doesn't hold above $2.31, which is a critical support line, we could see another sharp drop, potentially down to $1.96. That would be a brutal 16% dip and a level we haven't seen in weeks. And looking closer, the hourly chart showed XRP trying to pull off a V-shaped recovery, but it couldn't quite push through the $2.20 barrier. Let's go ahead and move this over to the 1 hour. And so prices have been bouncing between $2.19.5, $2.19, 2.195 and 2.196. So basically it's stuck in a tight zone while traders wait to see what happens next. So what now? Well, it's kind of a mixed bag. On the one hand, the sell-off rattled a lot of people, and technical indicators are flashing some warning signals. But on the other hand, those big institutional moves like Vivo Power and Weebus, they suggest that major players are still bullish on XRP long term. Oh, while we're on the topic of China, it's kind of wild that a Chinese company like Weebus is going this hard on XRP, especially considering how strict the government has been with Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. But that might be the point. XRP's focus on cross-border transactions and partnerships could make it more appealing to companies that need fast, stable, and low-fee international transfers, especially in industries like travel or logistics. So, yeah, XRP, it took a hit, but it's not all doom and gloom. If those resistance levels break and the institutional money keeps flowing in, we could see a turnaround. Until then, though, expect more volatility. This isn't a token that likes to sit still. Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments below. All right, that's what I got for you in today's video. Again, you can find that link to BTCC in the description. Also, for Blue Sky, I'm at Crypto Atlas. That's also down below. And thank you so much. I appreciate my Patreon supporters and my YouTube members. God bless. We'll see you in the next episode.